Have you ever wondered why some people rise far beyond their circumstances, while others spend their entire lives stuck in the same place? The difference is not luck, it is not money, it is not talent. The difference is how they see themselves and how big they allow their dreams to become. In a quiet village surrounded by hills, rivers, and endless farmland, there lived a boy named Armand. He was 15 years old, thin, hard-working, with eyes full of curiosity and questions about the world. Every morning, Armand helped his father in the fields before going to school. His hands were often covered in soil, but his mind was always somewhere else. The villagers often spoke to him kindly but firmly. "Armand, you're a farmer's son," they said. "People like us don't become inventors or leaders. Big dreams are for big cities." Armand heard these words every day. Slowly, they began to feel heavy, but at night, when the village fell silent, Armand would climb a small hill near his home. He would lie on the grass, look at the stars, and imagine a life beyond the fields. A life where he built things, a life where he solved problems, a life where his ideas mattered. One afternoon, something unusual happened. A traveling engineer arrived in the village with a small truck. People gathered as he demonstrated strange machines that lit bulbs using sunlight, pumped water without fuel, and turned simple ideas into powerful solutions. Armand watched closely, barely blinking. For the first time, he saw proof that ideas could change lives. When the crowd began to leave, Armand gathered all his courage and stepped forward. "Sir," he said quietly, "do you really believe a boy from a small village can invent something that changes the world?" The engineer looked at him carefully, then smiled. "It's not where you start that matters," he said. "It's how big you allow yourself to think." Those words planted a seed in Armand's mind. That night, he couldn't sleep. He grabbed an old notebook and a pencil and began drawing. Machines, tools, ideas that had never existed before. Some sketches made no sense. Some were impossible, but Armand didn't stop. The next morning, he showed his drawings to his friends. They laughed. "You're wasting your time, Armand," they said. "You'll end up in the fields like everyone else." Armand felt the sting of their words. But this time, he didn't quit. Using old bicycle parts, broken tools, and scraps from the junkyard, he started building his first machine. It failed, then failed again, and again. Weeks passed. People mocked him. Some told his parents to stop him. But every time he felt like giving up, he remembered one sentence: "It's how big you allow yourself to think." One evening, just as the sun dipped behind the hills, something incredible happened. Armand's machine worked. It was simple, a small device that pumped river water directly to the dry fields. For the first time, farmers didn't have to struggle for hours. The villagers stood in silence. Then came the questions. "You built this? How did you do it?" Armand smiled and said, "I built it to make life easier." News spread quickly. Soon, an engineer from the city visited the village. After seeing Armand's work, he offered him a scholarship to study science in the city. Armand felt fear and excitement. Leaving home wasn't easy, but he finally understood something powerful. It was never his village that limited him. It was his thinking. In the city, Armand struggled at first. Others were smarter, faster, more confident. He failed exams. His experiments broke. Doubt returned. But this time, he didn't quit. He worked harder, learned more, tried again. Years later, Armand presented his invention at a national science exhibition, a low-cost system that provided clean water and electricity to rural communities. The audience stood and applauded, not because he was from a village, but because his ideas mattered. Armand never forgot where he came from. He returned often, teaching children to dream, to question, and to believe in themselves. He told them, "No dream is too big, no boy is too small, and no place is too poor to produce greatness." The lesson is simple. If you think small, your life stays small. If you think bigger than your fear, your world expands. Ask yourself today, what dream have you buried because you were afraid? Because the moment your thinking changes, your future begins to change too. Remember this, greatness begins in the mind of a dreamer. And one boy named Armand proved that thinking big can change everything. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you never miss stories that inspire you.